Namaskar. Our journey through Sanatana Dharma mission continues. Last week we discovered the cosmic energy of Shakti in the Devi Bhagavata Purana. How the mother of the universe manifests as consciousness and creation. This week we go deeper into the living stories of the goddess. They are not just tales of divine power, but timeless parables for modern humanity. Lessons in courage, compassion, and balance. We explore our luminous forms of Devi, Durga, power with purpose, Lalita, awareness is beauty, and Annapurna, grace that nourishes. The compassionate mother, forgiveness, divine, and each of these forms speaks directly to the 21st century, guiding us to harmonize strength with sensitivity, technology with humanity, and knowledge with humility. Durga, the power with purpose. The world was once tormented by the demon Mahishasura, who represents ego disguised as intelligence. He could change forms, symbolizing how arrogant shift faces to survive. The Devas, helpless, united the divine energies, and from that collective force emerged Devi Durga, riding a lion, holding 10 weapons, shining brighter than thousand suns. And in her 10 hands lie 10 principles of balance: sword, clarity; conch, inner vibration; lotus, purity; bow, focus; trident, discipline; thunderbolt, strength; shield, patience; bell, awareness; snake, control of instinct; chakra, action with precision. So when Durga slayed Mahishasura, it was light defeating delusion, not hatred destroying evil. And Ya Devi Sarva Bhudeshu, Shakti Rupena Samsita, Namastasya, 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 Namo Namaha. So, salutations to the Devi who abides in all beings as strength itself. Just as our body's immune system fights harmful invaders while maintaining internal balance, Durga represents the universal immune force, the guardian of Dharma. And in psychology, Mahishasura is the ego complex, self importance that blinds awareness, and Durga symbolizes ego transcendence, power guided by consciousness. So, for the modern youth, be like Durga, strong but selfless, powerful but peaceful. Real power protects, false power dominates. So, and then comes the Lalita Tripura Sundari, the beauty of awareness. If Durga is strength, Lalita is serenity. She is Tripura Sundari, the beauty that pervades the three worlds: waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. Seated on the Sri Chakra, she holds a noose, a gourd, sugarcane, and flowers, symbols of attraction, direction, sweetness, and gentleness. She rules not through fear but through grace, the magnetic pull of divine intelligence. So, Tripura Sundarim, Devim Lalitam Parameswarim, Bacham Ananta Kalyanam Sarvakama Pradhayinim. That is, I bow to the goddess Lalita, supreme bestower of joy and beauty, who fulfills every worthy aspiration. And the Sri Chakra is not just a mythical geometry, it represents fractal patterns of energy seen in snowflakes, galaxies, and neutral networks. So, every triangle reflects unity within diversity, like quantum entanglement linking distant particles. Lalita thus embodies harmonic consciousness, balance between logic and emotion, art and science. So, in modern times, Her geometry is neutral order, creating coherence in chaos. Her smile is emotional intelligence, beauty born of awareness. And the message is very clear. The world needs beauty rooted in wisdom, not glamour without grace. To see beauty in all beings is to see the divine. And Annapurna, the next grace that nourishes. When Shiva once declared the world is illusion, Devi smiled and vanished. Instantly, all food disappeared, reminding him that even wisdom cannot sustain without compassion. So the universe trembled in hunger until Shiva prayed for her return. She appeared again as Annapurna Devi, golden in radiance, holding a vessel of rice, feeding all, even the great ascetic Shiva. So ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣೆ ಸದಾಪೂರ್ಣೆ ಶಂಕರ ಪ್ರಾಣವಲ್ಲಭೆ ಜ್ಞಾನ ವೈರಾಗ್ಯ ಸಿದ್ಧ್ಯರ್ಥಂ ಭಿಕ್ಷಾಂ ದೇಹಿ ಸ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ. That is Annapurna, who is ever full and ever giving, bless us with wisdom and nourishment alike. So, in nutrition science, every cell in the human body regenerates from food molecules. In ecology, food cycles connect soil, plant, and animal, and air, an interdependent web of life. And Annapurna represents the bioecological balance, the sacred economy of giving and receiving. In today's context, feeding the hungry is the truest worship. Hunger anywhere is a failure of collective dharma. So, to eat with gratitude, to share with humility, this is living Annapurna consciousness. And finally, Devi's compassion, the mother of forgiveness. So, the Devi Bhagavata tells us that when the Devas once offended her through neglect, she did not destroy them. She smiled, saying, children err when tired, and the mother restores them with patience. So, when sinners prayed, she purified them through experience, not punishment. When devotees stumbled, she waited, not judged. Her compassion is infinite, her forgiveness boundless. So, करुणारसवारिधिं सर्वलोक एकमातरं भजाम्य अम्बां जगन्मातरं भक्ताभीष्ट प्रदायिनीं. That is, I bow to the universal mother, ocean of compassion and fulfiller of her children's noble desires. So, modern neuroscience shows that forgiveness releases oxytocin and serotonin, improving emotional health and heart rhythm. And in energy science, compassion aligns human vibration to the frequency of love, measured at 528 Hz, called the miracle frequency. So the Devi's compassion, therefore, is not symbolic, it is neuro-spiritual reality. When the heart forgives, the body heals. So forgive not because others deserve it, but because you deserve peace. This is Mother's message to the modern humanity and the scientific and spiritual harmony of the Devi Bhagavata. So this Purana unites spirituality and science seamlessly. So, look at the domain. Cosmology, the divine concept, Devi's vibration creates matter, and the quantum field energy, modern correlation. And psychology, Lalita's beauty and awareness is the spiritual concept, while emotional intelligence is the modern correlation. And biology, Annapurna's food cycle, that is the nutrient generation in the today's world. And in physics, Durga's power is equal to force, that is to field, and electromagnetic stability in the modern analysis. And ecology, Bhudevi, earth consciousness, and in modern world, climate balance. And in domain, spiritual concept in modern correlation. And neuroscience, chanting and mantra, whereas alpha, theta, coherence. So the rishis encoded universal science through poetic wisdom that did not divide religion and reason. They saw both as reflections of the same cosmic intelligence, Parasakti, and Devi's message for the modern generation. My dear youth, today's world needs not more machines but more mindfulness. Devi's stories teach us how to give how to live gracefully in a digital age without losing our divinity. Be like Durga, assertive yet anchored in Dharma. Be like Lalita, intelligent yet artistic. Be like Annapurna, successful yet selfless. Be like the compassionate mother, forgiving yet firm. Technology may build skyscrapers, but only Shakti can build souls. When compassion becomes culture, civilization becomes sacred. So remember, the true revolution of our time is not industrial or digital, but spiritual. And Devi's light must now shine through every action in workplaces, classrooms, and communities. And finally, या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिताः नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. Salutation to the Devi who dwells in all beings as the motherly power of love. And please watch all my videos on my channel Yoga, Dhyana and Dharma to experience the essence of our Sanatana Dharma. Together, let us spread this awareness across generations. The wisdom that harmonizes science with spirituality and strength with compassion. So the Devi Bhagavata Purana reminds us that the mother is not in temple alone. She is the rhythm of our breath and the compassion in our heart and the courage in our conscience. We have conquered space, but we must rediscover peace. We have measured the stars, but yet forgotten to look within. Let us balance outer progress with inner peace. In a world that worships speed, let Shakti teach rhythm. In a world that holds power, let Devi awaken compassion. So, have a blessed week ahead. Best regards, Raju Krishnan, Hyderabad.